everybody. I want to talk about a lesson and from my personal life, what it means when somebody does not support you, okay? And there's several different ways of looking at this and addressing this. I'm talking about from the standpoint of personal responsibility, and I'll get into that. When somebody doesn't support you, let's say you have an ambition, a dream, a goal, a task, something you want to accomplish, okay? If you're older than the age of 12, then chances are good that you're going to have to put forth the majority of the effort involved in whatever your goal is, your plan, your vision, your passion, etc. Because it's for you. Now, something that I see, hear, observe all the time, not just in my personal life, but all over social media and everywhere. This is largely what I observe. People want to quit because of someone else's fault. And this is what I mean by that. When we want to give up our dream, our aspiration, or whenever it looks like the going gets too tough and we want to quit, we want to give up, and we make that decision, it doesn't feel good to face that part of ourselves. It doesn't. So what do? We make it somebody else's fault that we didn't get what it is we wanted. We say, oh, well, my wife didn't support me, or, my husband didn't support me, or, I didn't have the help, the support system in place. All of that stuff's bullshit, okay? Because at the end of the day, and I'll give you, it is nowhere more apparent than motherhood, okay? When women have a baby, they will bend over backwards and they will move hell, mountain, high water, everything for that baby. So then, why is it such a back-breaking issue to not be able to pay a cell phone bill, or to pick up a few extra shifts and earn a little extra money? So you got a problem, make more money. That's the solution. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Shut the fuck up and just get out there and make more money. Hustle. You'll figure it out. Get out there, move your feet, and the money will come in. Start looking instead of just sitting there asking somebody else for a solution. You see what I mean? This is what I'm getting at. When you have something that is dear and close to your heart, like a mother is to their child, then there's never any question, mountains will move, right? Now that is what it truly means to be passionate. That is what it truly means to be emotionally invested and to have your heart invested in something that is bigger than you. So we all have that ability, right? Because men, what do? Women and children first off the plane, women and children first, in the hostage situations, men are the soldiers. We're basically programmed and conditioned to be disposable, and we expect to die before women do. Cold hard facts. That's how we're raised, and it's what we're raised to expect. So we are raised to believe that certain things are bigger than our own personal lives, our lives, right? But where it ends, and the piece that's missing, is that you can also choose other things with which to approach with that passion, right? So let me say that again in English that actually makes sense. You can choose things to approach with just as much passion as a mother approaches raising a child. You can choose what your passions are, and you can dedicate yourself fiercely and loyally to things of your choosing, okay? Society doesn't give us that memo, and if you don't wake up and look around and open your eyes, you'll miss it. Because all too many times, we want a life that is convenient, we want things to be easy, and that's fine, that's great, that's wonderful. Who doesn't want an easy life with which all the problems are solved with the snap of a finger? Everybody fantasizes about that. But it's just not reality. And if you find yourself blaming your failures on others, you need to open your eyes and recognize and really think about this. And I know this is going to hit a lot of you really hard. This is probably going to piss off a lot of you, right? How dare you say something like this? Well, I don't know every single one of your stories. I don't. Fair enough. I don't know you, right? But what I'm saying is, look hard at your life and ask yourself, did I get screwed over? Or did I choose to quit and I didn't want to actually say it or acknowledge it? I wanted my failure to be someone else's failure so that I personally didn't fail, right? Because we see those mental gymnastics all day, every day with people with narcissism and other personality disorders. And it seems this nice medicated, self-medicating existence to live in where, hey, you know what? We're always fine and great and peachy and perfect and all that stuff. And every source of unpleasantry is someone else's fault and somebody else's doing and someone else's failure, right? Man, what a great world to live in. But it's not the world that objective people live in. And if you're an objective person, well, then there's going to be plenty of challenges and things you don't want to face. And it is perfectly fine and acceptable and okay to say, you know what? I failed at this. That's okay. It's perfectly fine and acceptable to say, this is harder than I expected and the payout is not worth the amount of effort invested, so I'm not going to do it. Big boy words, big girl words. You know? Do yourself that favor. And use those words instead of just trying to push it off on somebody else or to make everything not your fault. Okay? Because it's not just narcissists that do that. I see objective, regular, normal, happy people doing that too. Saw it today for absolutely no good reason whatsoever. So don't hold yourself back like that. You're medicating yourself when you don't need to. A proper pill is to just say, holy shit, that's a lot more work than I expected. I don't want to do it, so I'm just going to quit. Yeah, it's that easy. It's that easy. You don't have to concoct and stir up this whole cockamamie, whatever. No, it just be a big kid. Say, you know what? I thought I was going to do something, and then I decided I'm not going to. I think you'll find that it's actually easier than blaming other people. It's certainly much easier to get back to your happy place if you just say that to yourself and say, you know what? Fuck it. I quit. Let's go bowling. Anyways, thanks. Please like, comment, or share. I'll see y'all on the next video.